Hi everyone, I am Ferreiro, Business Development Manager from DayOne, specialized solution created with CaixaBank in 2017 that works with tech companies and also venture capital investors. It's a pleasure to be here today with Jordi Pagés, CEO of Weecover. Weecover reshape a portfolio product and also underwriting process using top technology to facilitate the online onboarding process for companies, customers and also distribution partners. Weecover develop in-house technology and works with several large companies, enable them to facilitate the online boarding process in the checkout for e-commerce and also transactional platforms. Thanks for sharing your time with us, and also thanks to all the EMBA students for your attendance. I want to start with one question about your background, Jordi.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak here today. And thanks for the audience to take the time. So yeah, regarding my background, I'm a bit weird profile. So I'm an actuary. So I became an actuary in the insurance industry. So this was part of my destiny, let's say this way. And I have held several roles in the insurance industry, mainly in the technical area at the very beginning. Then I moved to operational and transformation. And then I was in charge of distribution and sales for the last 10, 15 years. I've been in the board of Zurich Insurance in Spain, and I have been also a member of the European board for Zurich Insurance at the European level. So I was in charge of the distribution in several countries in Europe.
Thank you, Jordi. Your profile, you have a lot of experience in that field. So how the need to fund Weecover came about?
So mainly due to my role in the industry, I became an entrepreneur at the age of 50-something. I'm not going to describe which is the real age. However, in my previous role in the insurance industry, this gave me the opportunity to understand what was lacking. There are many fields lacking in the insurance industry. As you may know, this is a kind of an old-fashioned industry, so digitization is still in a very early stage. So there are many fields where you can really optimize some of the processes, and you can really add value by adding technology. So as I was working in distribution, I found that there were a lack of distribution for people who was not part of the industry. So let's say it this way. So insurance is mainly about distributing by brokers and agents, and also by bancassurance. So everything is prepared for them. So you can really find the right products in the product portfolio. You can find the right technology to do the onboarding process for their customers. But if you are a retailer, and if you are a digital company or an e-commerce platform, and you want to bundle an insurance offer as part of your proposition, there is no way. So you need to deal one by one with an insurer. You need to find the carrier. You need to get into a lost in translation complex process and world, understanding about the product and understanding about pricing and understanding about underwriting, so it is not going to happen. And in fact, there is no technology to support that. Nothing that really can be plug and play, that can really be embedded in your e-commerce platform, in your digital company in a very easy and seamless way. Okay, so what we found out is that there was a clear blank space there, the gap that we could cover, and that we could really build a proposition that was seamless, that was a real plug and play, and that could really fit in that particular space. What we call embedded insurance. In the end, this is about finding the right cover at the right time in the right place. And this is quite simple, but it's not quite easy. So to do it this way, we need to define previously which is the right product, to fill it in our platform, to develop the technology to embed this solution in a third-party platform, and to do it in a very easy way, because we understand that everybody has a full backlog of development, so they can't go through a particular development to embed an insurance product. So we do it in a very easy way. So we can implement any kind of product solution in just a couple of weeks, because everything is fully predefined, and it's a question of implementing the widget or the API to enable that you can start selling from day one.
So can you resume the most important pain of the industry?
Well, there are several pains in the industry, so it's difficult to choose one. But honestly, I would say the onboarding process for the end customer is quite painful in the insurance industry. It's nothing easy, it's nothing understandable in terms of covers, in terms of what are you purchasing, for how long, what is really covering, no? How can I really understand all the information related to my product, to the pricing, to when is due the insurance, no? And how is the renewal process. So this is what we are covering. We are digitizing those pieces. And what we are enabling really is that anyone who is not part of the industry can really understand how powerful is to sell insurance, no? Because it's adding value to their core proposition. So in the end, Bet Insurance is enabling the retailers or digital companies to have an additional revenue source, also to adding an additional value, because we are living in a society that we all want to be safe. So we are purchasing a mobile, an electronic mobile, and we want to protect it. We are purchasing a house and we want to protect it. No, we want to protect our life. We want to protect anything that is happening in our day-to-day life. So the only way to do that is not going to the traditional channel, no, to go to your agent, to go to your broker, and to ask for the cover for this thing that I'm purchasing currently today. So the only thing to do it is to do it in the point of sale, to do it at the right time, no, whenever it's happening.
Thank you, Jordi. Weecover is an embedded insurance company, solution that can be integrated in any transaction platform. So can you explain with a deep dive into your business model?
Yes, we started covering this pain point, which is the onboarding process, no? And we are enabling that you go to your e-commerce platform, that you are purchasing the mobile, then it appears that you, with just one click, you can purchase the insurance for your mobile, okay? So, which is the business model here? We are enabling the retailer to purchase a product from an insurance carrier, okay? So the insurance carrier is paying a commission to us, and we are sharing this commission with the channel partner, with the e-commerce platform. So this is a revenue share model that is benefiting all of us, because in the value chain, we are all benefiting from enabling an additional distribution that probably, if this technology would not exist, it would not be potential to capture it, okay? Embedded insurance is a potential market about $1 trillion. So it's estimated in a 3 trillion in the following years. If you can imagine how many transactions we do in online, in the internet, how many things we are purchasing in e-commerce platform, how many services are provided using digital companies, and how many of them are likely to bundle an insurance. So you can imagine how large is the potential of the insurance business here. So everything is about giving the opportunity to those retailers to enable this possibility, okay? Business model is a revenue share model with retailers, as I said, but we are also operating in a software as a service process, okay? Because we can act as an intermediary, following the rules of the intermediary law. This is how we are operating in Spain. But if we are moving to other countries, we can operate as a software as a service. So we can white label our platform that can be used for the retailers or for insurance carriers to get access to this new distribution channel. In that particular case, the fees are similar, are in the same range that we are applying as commissions, okay, but just applying as a software as a service fees, okay.
So how much money have you raised to the date, and what is the distribution of the funds, like sales, operations, product? And
yeah,
also
we started in late 2019, so we launched our MVP in beginning of 2020. At the very beginning, we developed as well a B2C solution just to test and to show, to showcase to the retailers that it was really very easy to implement it. And the COVID-19 gave us the understanding that it was not a good idea to have a B2C approach. So we focused clearly in B2B2C, targeting these retailers, targeting these companies that they have the opportunity to get access to a huge customer base. And we launched in 2020. At that time, we start then developing the business, growing in terms of number of policies, growing in terms of gross written premium as well, gross commission as well. And last September, we closed a funding round for more than 2.4 million that we raised to strengthen our team, basically, to strengthen the IT capabilities, also to strengthen the potential of the go-to-market team. And this is where we are now. So we moved from 5 people that we were at the very beginning to 12 that we are now, and we are growing with a plan to end up with a team of 27 this year. Okay.
So digital sales channels have become key, after the pandemic. So the opportunity market is huge. So can you explain more about that, about the market?
So there is a market that we all understand that is so big. So if you take the example of travel insurance, we all know, no, that any time that you are doing a booking reservation in your airline or in a accommodation process with hotels, you have the opportunity to book your insurance as well, cancellation, medical assistance, whatever. Okay. So this is a usual process in the industry, and it's been developed in a one-to-one basis, because in the end there are large operators that are working on that space. In particular, what we do is we have opened the portfolio of products, so we can sell any kind of products. Currently we are selling payment protection that we are bundling with fintech companies, so anytime that you are going through a financial process with your buy now pay later company, you can get the possibility to purchase a payment protection insurance just with one click, because we are gathering the rest of the data from the website where we are located, so through API or through a widget which is really standard. So as I said, the product portfolio is so wide, so we have from payment protection, rental protection for landlords, so we are working with PropTech companies as well, digital PropTech companies. We are also working with the mobility ecosystem. So we are ensuring e-scooters, scooters, bikes, and so on. So anything related to that market as well. And we are also providing covers for technology. So mobile insurance, extended warranty. So we are working with the large retailers in Spain, like FNAC, like Ponente, for instance, where we are embedding our solutions in their point of sale, either in online e-commerce platform, but also in points of sale, because we are addressing the customer through a post-activation process with a specific landing. Okay, so basically mobility space, fintech, PropTech, but I would say any retailer that really can bundle any kind of insurance covered as part of their proposition.
So like the fintech sector, the insurtech sector is a highly regulated sector. So what do you think that is the main causes that the fintech is more developed than the insurance?
Well, fintech is a highly regulated market as insurance as well. Insurance is also very regulated, but I would say they are one step ahead, in terms of digitization, and basically I would say because of the development, the open banking. So in the end, the open banking has allowed many companies to get access to customer data that is really supporting new business models, new business opportunities that are booming that particular space. Open insurance is something much more new, and although it's coming, there are still very early developments related to open insurance, but it will enable the same, so that customers will get access to their own customer data, that they will allow insurtech companies to play with this data and to facilitate to them new business models that are really aggregating the information or really facilitating the possibility to include additional covers that they may want and they can get access right now. Okay, so we are some steps behind because of the open insurance that is coming later, but it will come as well as it happened in the fintech industry.
In your case, in which category best performs? Have you any success story can you share with us?
Mainly, I would say right now we are working really well in fintech. So we are achieving attachment rates above 20%. So out of 100 operations of financing, we are selling more than 20 policies protecting payment protection, which is quite relevant in that particular space. Also in mobility, as we are working with manufacturers and distributors. With manufacturers, we are supporting that in particular in the e-scooter space where the regulation is now mandatory that you need to purchase an insurance to cover third-party liability, we are supporting manufacturers to include the insurance in the moment of selling the e-scooter. How we do that? We do that in the point of sale, but we do it also in the unboxing process. So we can place the insurance as a card, as a flyer, let's say this way, that can be activated in the unboxing process for the manufacturer. So the manufacturer can include the e-scooter insurance in the moment of selling the e-scooter, okay? So we are quite successful in that space too. And finally, I would say in retail, in electronics, mobile insurance, and extended warranty as well.
How many clients do you have? Can you explain more about your go-to-market strategy and also online onboarding process? I think that a key factor maybe is a partner with large insurance with a regional presence. No?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So in fact, you get the trust of the channel partner, of the retailers, once you have some companies on board, that you can show them that you have integrated already companies like AXA, like Allianz, like Zurich, like Mafre, that today are part of our portfolio, that we have fully integrated and that we can then sell the integration with those companies. So the go-to-market is about showcasing some of the current retailers that are already working with us. So we are showing which is the potential, which is the attachment rates. We are also working closely with them to optimize the attachment rates, and to play also with the marketing campaigns about how to bundle the insurance, because insurance is something new for them. So you need to support them also in the marketing content, in which is the right approach to sell the insurance, which is the right moment, which are the right categories to do it, in which moment, how can we retarget some customers that they have purchased the core product and they haven't purchased the insurance. So this is the way we are supporting the go-to-market, okay? Currently, we have more than 25 channel partners, retailers we work with, digital companies. We are supporting with several insurance product solutions. And in the end, this is a B2B2C business model. We are currently giving access to more than 10,000 customers that they have already purchased their policy through our platform, using our capabilities in different e-commerce platforms in different points of sale. Okay.
So what is your opinion about open insurance? Maybe will be a revolution in that field? Or?
Well, insurance is a slow market in particular. So revolutions doesn't come like overnight. But in any case, open insurance, I think, is the key trigger to make it happen. Because in the end, is to provide an open access to customer data that will facilitate the evolution of the sector. Now is a very endogamic sector. It's a kind of industry where they are protecting quite a lot the customer data, so brokers and agents are very prudent in terms of sharing the customer data with anyone else, and this data will be accessible for anyone once the customer is allowing to do it. And this will support the possibility of developing new ways of servicing the customer with additional products, with products that are more likely to be purchased in just one click, with products that can be just supporting temporary products, for instance. So yeah, I believe that open insurance, as it has happened in the fintech industry, will be the key trigger to develop the industry significantly. Yeah.
So I think that now we have cleared all the pains of the insurance industry and also the huge opportunity of your business model. So thank you so much, Jordi, for your time and for making possible this panel.
Well, thanks to you. We haven't seen all the pains. There are many, but don't worry. This is the next chapter. Thank you very much.